Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Here's a man, Peter, that in so many ways epitomises the word defender. Sergio Ramos. I'd go as far as saying he's the closest thing there is.
And it's been given away. Trossard. Over to the right flank. And he's quick to return it. Kane! It's a loose ball. Trossard puts a cross in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vardiol, taken back almost at once. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Cross into the box. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
India clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
India really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's Kane. Abdullah. Al Hilal are looking to break at pace. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Paixão providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold gets it clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for options for movement. And Martinez! Off the post! Sergio Ramos. Plays a sharp little ball here. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Visca. Pavard. For Olise. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ederson, and he's been shifted off it. Tries to thread one through. Now it's Trossard. Now that looks a decent ball. Reinders. Abdullah. Oh, good spread. Now that's well seen too. Trossard. Great vision. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good effort! And a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. He's shifting, and the finish! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Vischer. Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ederson. And it's Rodri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And here's the chance to counter. Ederson. A probing pass. Now it's Vischer.
Pretty robust defending.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India have been the team that have...
Shoots! Dispatched clinically. And again they hit the front. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
India leading now. Paishao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Now it's Vischer. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Substitution.
Al Hilal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And that has left him in a heap. Picked out brilliantly. Ederson. Kane. And Mendes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mendes looking to receive it in space. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Threads one in. Trossard. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, it's no doubt a positive one. They want to make sure they finish the job from here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Abdullah! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. India still have the cards to affect this game.
Substitution on the field. Number 11. Lautaro Martinez. Number 5.
Saliba swung over.
Coming on the field.
It's a pretty loose pass.
21.
No way through.
That's
a little off target.
Mbumu.
India are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Nuno Mendes with the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Lucas Vazquez. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Trossard. Rodri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution in progress.
Ederson. Just 5 minutes. Oh, what a mistake! The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found a way through. Pulka gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Al Hilal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks and sustain some pressure.
Not the most accurate pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, what a ball! Chance for a shot! And that's in! They have stolen level at the last! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great at...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got away. Diving header! Oh, that could be pivotal. Oh, that has got to be it. This has to be it. Spectacular header. He really flung himself. And that will be the final act. India can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made... Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming try.
He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Al Nassr with the corner, there first. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Hernandez gets on his bike and on the move. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for options for movement. Trossard! And it's there!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Goal! After 7 minutes is...
India have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Tries to play it through. Threads one in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bunu deals with that nice and simple. Pass somewhat off target. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's a sharp little ball here. Trossard has the space to skip. He's rising! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And no, that was never going to make it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's made its way to him. Pavard does really well to win the ball there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's Benzema! Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! Ederson. And the pass is intercepted. Koeman. Benzema. Ederson. Here's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Over to the right flank. Aimed at the far side. Oh, good climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
He's had it taken off him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Ruben Neves is eyeing up his options in the middle. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Alexander-Arnold. Olise. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Bruno gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Koeman. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Great vision. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. And he's had it nicked away. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Olise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. And this is Ronaldo.
India really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Has crossed into the middle, spread out to the left. Joao Felix. Foot in. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Trossard. Martinez! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Nice interception, well timed. Koeman. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Al-Ghanam. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
India with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ederson. Olise. Looking for the run. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he is going into that little black book. Can he get it through? And he lines up a cross. Forward it goes. That is ended up in the... Shot, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
In with the challenge. He won't be happy with that one. It's a really well-measured ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Olise. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that's an excellent interception. Oh, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's looking wide. João Felix. He is through here. Ederson.
Al Nassr really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the...
Now it's Benzema. Now it's Martinez. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation...
Neves. Ederson. João Felix did it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Martinez! Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's come to nothing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Kane. Coman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nuno Mendes. Ederson. And it's Mendes. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And here's Kane. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Al-Ghanam. Nicely weighted ball. Now the ball in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nuno Mendes. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Very much into the last knockings. Can he latch on to this? Saliba. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. That's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
India really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia
So many
from
thanks to
today's
Jim
match
Beglin.
is
That's all we
now
have time. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up
Hello,
on the start
everybody, and
line,
welcome
their
to
eyes
today's
fixed
match.
on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Wait, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making... Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi in acres of space out wide. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Now it's Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Delivers the ball. Oh, great leap! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Trossard. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri gets on his bike and on the move. Massaro. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's off and running. Scholes wins the duel this time. He's looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Nilsson! It's run loose, who's going to get there? So we're still where we started right now. And it's Serginho. Kane. Kane knocks it into space. Olise has it out wide and in space. Nicked it back promptly. Shot at goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Scholes. Great vision. Nilsson. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's destined for the flank. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good take and a good heads a shot! Olise. Trossard. Rodri. He's on it, can he get away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Kane.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nice physical challenge. Nilsson. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. And here's Messi. Iraq have it back and can go again. Ederson, well, that has not gone well. And here's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That is good progress on the left. He is through here. And they've been given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without hesitation. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Deftly away. Saka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's been hooked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. We're on the move again. So the first half brought no goals.
Iraq have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Serginho. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's delightful. Saliba. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. Nuno Mendes. Saliba. And Pavard. Rodri. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to
Massaro! Trossard. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now Trossard pinches it off him. That has ended up in no man's land. Threads one in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Danielson has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And the potential here for the first goal of the game.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Saliba calmly anticipates. Nuno Mendes. Ederson. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, can he get onto this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Scholes. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Rodri knocks it out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Massaro, pass somewhat off target. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nuno Mendes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Messi. Saliba. Ederson does really well there, he is strong. And it's Scholes. Rodri. Played out to the left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Flashes it across. Oh, what a miss! Having a shot! And no mistake. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And it's been played through, and he was quick to react.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given, and that's going to be a booking. Rijkaard. And it's made its way to him. India now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's found a way through. That's an excellent interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. This looks very much like a shot. It's Lewandowski! Nicely aimed pass.
Iraq nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Good ball, good take. And a chance! Of course!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 22, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there is...
Decent chance! And again! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Iraq look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Now this could be a chance. Musiala. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game.